related, and trying to get through politics while, working a job, or like Gary talks about, he's a contractor, I'm a business owner. Employees don't really understand business mindset. That's a mindset, and if our companies aren't big enough, then neither is the pocketbooks helping to fill other people's lifestyles right here.
Perfect. Kelly, go with your question.
So it's a question. It's question and comment. Both of you guys are on the same page, and I love that. I love that you're not trashing each other, because we literally are all here for the same reason. You talked about family. Here in Alaska, we have the same issue. A lot of people are related, and a lot of people have become our blood because of not being attached to the lower 48. We're all trying to fight the same fight. Alaska loves going to Hawaii. That's their vacation spot. And a lot of people have had their eyes open when they've gone over there and are now aware of what's happening. So we've been trying to get the word out to the people that live over there that are from Alaska so that they can get involved as well.
Cool.
Amen to that.
Well, that was one of the primary, Kelly, that was one of the primary reasons for the events at Kapiolani Park and Ala Moana Park. We would bring in big names, and the idea was is those platforms, we had Dennis Prager, those guys, we brought Robert Malone in here, or he came over actually from Kauai, from some other groups as well. But the idea was to illuminate to the nation that Hawaii is under attack. And so it is still under attack compared to the rest of the nation. So I appreciate your stand, and all of us on this call, we stand together for liberty for the people. Until we're all free, none of us are free.
Yep.
Kelly, you want to respond? Kelly? 30 seconds.
I feel like I am free, but I'm dealing with, people who are trying to subvert that. And they're not just trying to do it to me. They're doing it to all of us. And so being in the same boat will allow us, I don't mind working with everybody else. I think that some people are aware of that here. And I have a great deal of respect for a lot of people in the Republican Party. And it's going to take pulling us together. So, very simple.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Amanda K. Kauai, you're up, and go ahead and direct your question to one of the candidates.
Okay, thank you so much. First, I just wanted to say I'm not quite sure. Hi, Kelly. Exactly who this group is. I was just invited, but I really, really appreciate the opportunity for people on the mainland to hear what's going on here because of social media censorship. I feel like it's really a challenge for people on the mainland to know what's going on here, and for us to get that information out. And it's something that I've really, really been wanting more of, because it really is, I think, a deficit right now. So just thank you all for being here, and for having the heart to know what's going on here, because it is really, really, really different than a lot of parts on the mainland. My question is for Kelly about something that she mentioned a couple moments ago, FM Field Manual 27-10 and 27-5. I was not familiar with it. I just looked it up, and so I see this big long document, and I've kind of been browsing through it. But I was just curious to have a little bit of like a background, or like a some sort of context for these documents.
Okay. So here is a declaration state of war that was signed by
Hi everybody, I hope you guys can hear me okay. I was listening to the podcast. So I put here random stream with podcast on Hawaii running Govenor. Sorry, I was trying to hurry up and type, and my brain's not working right now. I'm in so much pain, and I was trying to listen in on what was going on so that way I can briefly talk about it. So I actually jumped on. It's a Zoom podcast, so there's several people in there from all over the America pretty much, and the two candidates. And the reason why they're doing this is because the main thing is we have a huge problem in Hawaii. And so these two candidates are working together to, regardless who wins, kind of make Hawaii a better place. So right now they're kind of talking about an off-note thing, but it's pretty good. I like it. I appreciate.
It talks about occupation,
I guess
and it talks
going on.
about
I
how
don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm just gonna mute that. But it means, like, I wasn't too sure what I was walking into when I got this invitation. I thought it was gonna be her on a one-on-one. So, misunderstanding once again on this, and I apologize. And no, this is my food, and I have my pho sitting over here cooling down. So you might be seeing me go off camera for a little bit. Just turn it this way, so that way you guys can see. And I know it's really bright lighting. To open up the door, it's hot. It's 4 o'clock here in Hawaii. So let me put this on real quick for you guys, so you guys can hear what's kind of going on.
To come out, because they were hidden, and now that we have them, we want to share it with everyone.
So real quick, can you flip your camera around and point to the document, and one of us will take a screenshot. That way,
I can send it to you too. So okay. Yeah, but absolutely. Is that, hold on, let me see if it'll just switch. Sorry, that's sun here. Switch over here.
And make sure you get some good Hawaii data. Okay, right there. Hold it steady.
So this is the Declaration State of War.
So
Declaration
I'll be
State
eating.
of War, guys.
You guys
okay?
can listen to a little bit, and then we'll talk a little bit. I'll get on and off on the
17th, 2021, right after
the audio.
Biden was
a little bit.
Declaration
I would hold it up, but it's
of
hot.
War,
I have a sweaty towel right here. I can.
And there's an updated
the law of land warfare. Okay,
yeah.
That's it.
I don't have the FM 27-5 on me.
FM 27-5 and FM 27-10 team. Good.
Yeah,
now,
this is mine. Don't
you can flip your camera back, and I'm gonna call
trying to do that. Go ahead.
Take your time. Gary, do you know about the FM documents that Kelly was sharing?
I know about it. I'm not really that well versed in it. We actually fielded this question at an event a couple of weeks ago, and it's a difficult question. It really has to do with the sovereignty of the Hawaiian, the Kanaka-Maoli, the people from Hawaii, and statehood, the annexation of the Hawaiian Islands. It's a disaster. It's never been properly codified. It's not actually true, and yet we have government basically declaring, just like we have the state government now, declaring law should be a certain way. And really, we could not have this conversation. It is much more difficult to weed through. But essentially, a lot of citizens here in Hawaii, they would call themselves non-citizens, because a citizen would be a declaration that you're a part of a citizen of the United States. On the contrary, this consideration is that they're not a citizen of the United States. They're actually literally at war with the corporation of the United States. So it's a difficult thing to address.
Okay.
We actually tried to do it a little bit on stage. Clay and I need to sit down. I need to sit down with Clay to hear her perspective, but it's complicated. Resolution will be difficult. So I really don't think it would serve this Zoom call to try to decipher and discern the document itself.
Well, it's a lot of pages. It's like 259 pages here, I think. Yeah. But Jared, I'd love to meet and sit with you and Kim.
That's wisdom. Reason together. Wisdom.
So sorry, guys, I lost internet there for a second. I'm back. All right, so we have another question coming in. Michelle wanted to ask a question for Kelly. Go ahead.
Is McGay still here?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yes. Okay, go ahead. I was just curious if he's still here.
Okay. If I speak, am I okay? Okay. So this is a question someone emailed me that said, you're a proponent of cryptocurrency and blockchain. As someone who cares about environmental stewardship, are you aware that if so, how would you address the enormous amount of energy required to mine and power crypto transactions, as well as the vast embodied energy in the hardware itself?
I actually asked her that.
Oh, that's an awesome question.
Yeah. She's thinking about me right now.
So first and foremost, only Bitcoin takes a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of energy because people are trying to mine it using hardware and trying to take all the power to use it. There are other blockchain technologies that are patented and rolled out that are very naturally designed, that actually patents the electric. What it does is it takes the current electricity from your grid, and then it converts that into a digital reward. And what that does is you can start to pay your power bills with it. Right. So Bitcoin is not the only cryptocurrency. It is one of 21,000 cryptocurrencies. And so, I can't put 12 years of being a part of pioneering Bitcoin, pioneering Ethereum, and then sharing with all of the different projects that we've spearheaded. But I definitely am very aware of that. I actually own a large part in a solar company and services company as well. And so the technology that we're using actually doesn't need extra power. It inverts the power on your grid if you're using the software. And then it also, if you're got solar power or things like that, it can also use that as well to mine. Those can be switched over through what's called a switch card here soon. And you can use it at 55 million locations around the world. So we figured out how to electricity. So it's a little bit different than Bitcoin, but again, it's something that I teach on a day-to-day basis.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Gary, how are you?
Okay. So, I was kind of hoping someone was going to ask about that because I asked her the exact same question. Because, yes, you want to go green? And for her, it's, she knows her shit. And that's why I have so much respect for her. And I met her at a bar restaurant, and just talking with her, she cares about the people of Hawaii versus I want to be a politician, she's not a politician, and she will say that, repeat herself over and over. I am not a politician, which is respectful, and I like that. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I totally missed it because I was actually listening to it when I was getting ready. Sorry. My nose is runny from all that steam. But because I got on late. I mean, that's my bad. So I was listening to it. I was getting ready, and there's a lot of things that the main person that started this Zoom was talking about, and it kind of shocked me that people in the mainland are looking at us in Hawaii and realizing that there's a huge problem here. Huge problem. Financially, I mean, just everything wise. And, excuse me, she hasn't really touched too much on, she was getting super emotional about it when I talked to her. And it blew me away that she honestly, sincerely felt, she's from here. Her opponent that's on the Zoom as well is not from Hawaii. He grew up in the mainland. He said he moved here in 81, and it's it's two different things. I mean, most of our politicians aren't from Hawaii. Sorry, my nose is ticklish. So, it's very, she means a lot to me, and I'm not trying to promote anything. I really wanted them to touch base on all the problems we have in Hawaii.
deal. I think if we had a gentleman named Seth Kessel come out twice, and he's kind of an election integrity guru, he's brought the data, and he's actually illuminated the data, anybody who's paying attention. And Hawaii has one of the worst election integrity track records of any state in the nation. We supposedly have an all mail-in ballot. We actually have ballot harvesting here, which is legal in Hawaii. We have these drop boxes that are being placed around the state now in obscure locations. And so what we're telling the citizens is, first of all, you must hand carry your ballot. You cannot trust the government that it's going to be. We've had so many, we have lots of dead people voting. We have people that are voting twice. There's a number of times over the season where we've got more than one ballot in my mailbox for myself. So there's very little election integrity, and this is one of the structural changes as a governor we'll make in the future. The Office of Elections is nominated by guess who? The governor. So if you have a sitting party that's been in power for 30 years and they hold and control the Office of Elections, then it's another invitation for corruption. That's what we have. So the elections office must be nonpartisan and voted in by the people. How we're going to address that in this particular turn, we're not going to be able to address that other than to watch the polling stations and assure that when those ballots come in, that there's not ballot stuffing. So it's really difficult here.
So same question for me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so yes, Gary is right. There's a lot of cheating. There's a lot of corruption. Seth definitely gave us a lot of the analytics. I've been following the election and saw with my own eyes. I saw the screen on the TV change numbers and give Donald Trump, who won the 2020 election, less votes. I'm very hopeful with news that I've heard regards to the Supreme Court overturning the election. If that's the case, then that'll be great, However, everyone's kind of like already getting ready to be at different, drop-off boxes. We're encouraging everyone to go vote in person, but they're cheating. You almost gotta, it's like playing catch up with the Democrats. We gotta wait till that they launch their attack, and then everybody else has to go and try to figure out how we're gonna go monitor it. So there's a huge populace of people here in Hawaii who are very, very, it's something that's really near and dear to them. So they're already volunteering. And then the other thing that happened, Gary, I don't know if you know this, but they tried to make it so that the only people that are counting the ballots, they had a vaccination card. That's how crazy it is here in Hawaii. So I've offered to help with a blockchain voting system. I'm not a part of anything that
this is
Bill
ridiculous.
Gates and the CDC and the NWO. I'm not a part of any of those things.
Listening to this?
To have brilliant people to come in and to just be able to watermark it and line it up is a lot easier for voter election if we are going to be having ballots just sent from anywhere. Having the right watermarks would be great, and then lining it up. But just like Gary said, it might be a little bit too.
Dudes, WT fucking F. I didn't know half the shit that's going on in my state. I'm not into politics, like I said. I'm not. But I knew the government's corrupt. I knew that there's, kind of like shady stuff that they would do. But, it didn't directly affect me. Does it look like I have a bruise over here? Or is it just shadowing? I think it's just shadowing. It looks like I have a bruise. It kind of does. I don't know why I would have a bruise there. No, it's just shadowing. Or it's just my face. But, it does, my whole thing is it didn't affect me. Or, what can I do, and people that are into, politics. Well, you can vote. I always felt my vote never mattered. Because, I just felt that way. And then talking with her, she was just like, you know what? You're not the only person in the state of Hawaii that feels that way. You kind of just sit there and go, fuck, that's fucked up. what am I to do? You know, I'm a nobody. So right now, between her and Gary, I guess that's the other guy's name, they're trying to make it more for the people, make the people more involved. So that way, they love, because people are leaving. Like I literally told her, I was just like, I want to leave. I want to leave. I'm in the process of getting my shit together, and I'm going to leave. She's like, what? And I was telling her why. You know, it's expensive. I don't see how people can afford to live here. I'm fortunate. But, you know, how long is that fortune going to last? You know? How long is it going to take for, like, me to get to the point where I can pay off my house? And it's like, I have a 400 square foot townhouse that I paid $320,000 for. What the fuck? You can get a full-size house, multiple houses in some places in the mainland. And I was talking to her about that, and I was like, you know what? That's fucking depressing. It's depressing that just to go buy a gallon of milk is $10. Where everywhere, I mean, now everything's going up. I understand that with the cost of gas, but it's so upsetting that here in Hawaii it's extra expensive. And they've done a poll. She actually gave me a poll to post why people don't want to come back to Hawaii, why tourists don't want to come back. Number one thing, it's too expensive. It is. I went to go walk around Ala Moana with my friend once. And I was like, dude, I'm parched. Let's go grab a bottle of water. So we go to the ABC store, which is like a 7-Eleven, but it's a Hawaii thing. We go to the ABC store. A bottle of water, 12 ounces of fucking water, cost me almost $5. And I was just like, I'm fucking thirsty. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I could have just went to the food court and bought a large soda for $5. Like, even my friend was just like, dude, we should have just went Jamba Juice. It was like, uh-huh. At least there's substance in there, you know? There's stuff. Not a bottle of water. Plastic and water, where I can just go to the bathroom. Plastic and water. Yeah, so it's stupid expensive here, and I'm glad they're touching note on that, especially letting other people know, like, it's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. Excuse me, let me answer this real quick. Sorry. Hi, Zan. Yeah, it's so ridiculously expensive here, and it's crazy. It's like almost depressing how expensive it is here. Like, what? I can't even think. Like, to go to McDonald's, there's no value menu. There's no dollar menu here. I think the cheapest thing on the freaking menu is a soda. It's ridiculous. A soda. And even at that, it's like, hi, Bishop. Happy Wednesday. I'm super sore. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for the biddies, because I did that workout earlier. Right now, I'm kind of touching note on this Zoom that I'm meeting that I'm listening to. I turn it on here and there so you guys can listen to what's going on. But I'm trying to just speak my opinion, because I got to talk to her one-on-one about it, and it was like, I literally, like, I was catching an Uber home after that. I was just like, dude, the fuck? It is so crazy that they are literally calling out the government, state of Hawaii, calling them out, just being like, hey, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to rearrange this shit. the way it's been run the past how many fucking years is fucked up. And it's nice to hear that. I mean, I believe it when I see it as well. But it's nice to hear it. Like, I'm not into politics. Now I'm listening more and paying attention more because of my friend. But it's eye-opening how much she's told me. Like, how many crazy fucking things are going on in the government. And it's like, man... It's kind of depressing at the same time. I got a little choked up earlier, but it's like, man, what am I paying taxes for again? So it's a nice Wednesday. I had a crazy. I had an intense morning. It was just crazy morning, and then I did my workout. I still didn't clean up my mess. I have to clean it up. I'm listening to the Zoom. I'm showing my support. I'm not trying to get anybody to vote for her. My laptop is about to fucking explode. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to go to the store and buy a laptop. Oh my god. Dudes. Like, I don't know if I can go down enough to show you, but look at this freaking... I thought, sorry, don't mind my pants, but I thought I cracked it. But it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and every time I try to push on it, it's done. And then the other side is starting to get the same thing. Like, kind of poofy feeling. So, I think for the safety of my home... because it's a LiPo built-in battery, and I'm trying to freaking put you back down, but there's something stopping me. I'm just gonna put you down where I can see. For the safety of my home, I think I need to go buy a laptop. And I've been posting it several times that I'm in the market of getting a new. I don't want to get a PC just yet, because I do streams in different locations, which I would like to do it more from a laptop. So I would like to get something a little bit more compact, I guess. I mean, it's just going to suck because I have to upload all this new shit back onto it, but it's not going to be a problem. But I need a laptop. Like, I'm literally going to see if I can... Like, I'm kind of thinking I should, like, unplug everything and take it with me. And be like, but I don't have to wipe everything off. Or I can just take it and have Geek Squad do it. I don't fucking know. But that's a lot of fucking money I'm gonna have to freaking drop. And I don't really want to. But I think I'm getting freaking paranoid now. Like, legit. So if anybody has a recommendation of a good laptop for what should I call that pretty much helped me be a better streamer and not cost me a fucking arm and leg. I tried that for some reason. Like, I can't even connect my laptop wirelessly anymore to the internet. Like, for some reason, it's just not working. Because I was supposed to do that, I think, a few Fridays ago. I was going to stream. And, yeah. And the thing is, I don't want to use my phone. Because I like to use my phone. Like, use my phone, get on my phone. And stuff. So I need to get one, because if I'm going to start doing stuff to help her out, I kind of need something that works good and it's not a fire hazard. I really think there's something that's going to explode. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it'd be nice, because this doesn't have an external battery, removable battery, which I would never need, really, unless I'm, like, on the road or whatever. Yeah. Or I'll just take this with me and go to Best Buy. This fucking sucks. This really, really sucks. I just noticed it too now. Like, I wasn't really paying attention. I looked down and my phone's underneath it and I was just like, my phone felt hot. So I might need to get a cooling pad too. I'm gonna need to buy a bunch of shit for this because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to get. That means I have to put on clothes. Like, I'm wearing shorts and a tank top right now, but I'm not gonna walk into Best Buy with shorts and a tank top. So I'm not gonna be standing there for a while having to do everything. I'm trying to think of what's the budget. I really don't want to spend more than, I want to say no more than freaking $800 for everything. Like, that's kind of like, it kind of sucks. It really, really sucks. Sucks. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of like calling a friend to go with me. So I don't, because I know I'm gonna get I'm gonna get freaking ripped off. I mean, I have this bad habit of like going into some place with like a mindset. Like when I bought my TV, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get a 55 inch. I'm just gonna get like a freaking $400 TV, like super cheap. Okay. Thank you, Zan. I appreciate it. Cause yeah. Like, I'm willing to wait a little bit, but I'm really nervous about this. Like, especially because this side is starting to, like, kind of poof up. And I don't know why it's poofing. And I don't know why it's not letting me log into Discord. There we go. I'll probably buy, like, an external hard drive to move everything over, because I don't have one. I used to have a jump drive and that thing is like garbage. So I'll probably get like a good external hard drive. Da, 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 da. Oh, why is it not typing? Okay, I just sent it. Not really. Cause if I just do it on the cause I'm gonna eventually need a hard drive, and I can take everything off that stupid jump drive, put it on everything on the external, and then I can actually empty my phone off because my phone's been lagging because I'm like almost at the max. I mean, it makes more sense to buy an external hard drive than it is to buy a bigger card for my phone. But yeah, it's not like it's gonna be in a rush. Like, I'm still gonna have this, so it's not like I'm gonna need to dump it completely. I might just like figure out a way. Yeah, that means I just have to spend more money and fucking. I'll figure it out. Let's see how much that external hard drive is going to be. Like, I feel like 2 terabytes is kind of like good. Okay, I want to get off the Zoom because it's eating my internet. Let me see who's on. That way, if anything, one of them can kind of. And Tanya. Tell me what's going on afterward. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. It's not a big deal. Okay, let's get the fuck off. Oh, that's not that expensive then. I was thinking like it's gonna be like in the hundreds. That's not bad. $60. That would like help too, right? Because then I could like clear. I need to clear off a lot on my phone, and I want to be able to have like a lot of space still to grow, because I don't know what this whole thing with Calais is gonna be all about. So I'm definitely gonna need some memory. Do you remember? Let's see what people say. I want to take a picture and see what people say. Yeah, I don't want my towel in the background. People are going to be like, oh my god, you're going to die. See, I can't even update some of my apps. Because I don't have enough room on my phone. Okay, let's find out what people say. Okay, let's see what people say. Okay, you guys had me for my workout today. Hopefully everything goes good tonight and I can stream tomorrow. Hopefully, because I want to do... Oh, I'm getting tingles. That freaking pre is still in my system. Didn't hope I'm drinking Thai tea and probably gonna drink the rest of my coffee. You sent it? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Nice. Nice. What's the damage? Oh, that looks beautiful. SSD. Nice. Okay, I got ports. Ports. It's very slim. This looks promising. Not bad. Not bad. It's a little above my budget, but okay, what else you sent to me? I thought you said the... Oh, here it is. Hello. Two terabyte. Oh, this sucker is beefy. Oh, that's not bad. $60. Okay. $850. $60. It's $9. So with maybe with the warranty, it's gonna be like $1,200. Ouch. Okay. Thank you. If you can find another one that'd be cheap, like a cheaper alternative, because that's kind of expensive. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go get ready. I need to put some sunblock on, change my clothes, brush my hair, look decent for the public world. Give me some time to kind of think about it. But yeah. But thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, that looks beautiful. Super beautiful. And it's a 15-inch, so it's the same size as mine that I have now. But do you think that's a real problem? Like, can I wait like another month? I mean, yes, I can wait another month. 100%, yes, I can wait another month. Is that not a problem? Like, if I can wait, I would actually prefer to. But I have been wanting... No, can't wait. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna get ready. Right? It's not worth losing. Definitely not worth losing my house. For sure. So, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna go. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll go look at that when I get on the road. But thank you. If everything goes good, I'll be on. Because I might go out tonight. I don't know. But, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Look, my shirt's all wet.